Hey guys, just a really quick rant about writing content on your blog that no one cares about. I mean, are people reading the content on your blog? Do they actually care about what is actually being written? And too often I see this, even with my clients, to be fair, and I try to stamp it out as much as I can because there's only a limited amount of time to create content in a day, and I don't want it spent on things that I know, one, no one really cares about, and two, no one's searching for, and three, it's just a total waste of time that you could be actually focusing on building content that people are actually searching for. So no one cares about, this is just classic examples that I see. No one cares about the fact that Bob from sales has a promotion. Too many content about staff, Jerry's joining the team. Let's all have a birthday cake for Jerry. Look, I'm not saying team bonding and all that isn't important, but keep that internal. Maybe for your Instagram profile, right, on a Friday afternoon. But it's not something that you want to create content for on your blog, because your blog is an education tool to improve and increase your authority, your expertise, and trustworthiness. Because a blog is a big tool to improve your SEO. Now, you can build a lot of content around what people are not searching for and still become a big company. For example, like a magazine site. For example, my wife is a huge Bachelor fan. So she would go back to sites directly to read articles about what these writers have talked about in the last episode. So, but that's delivering on the brief at the very least. It's not talking about the fact that now the journalist that was a senior is now the director of operations. Like too much dumb and irrelevant crap. It gets written and created on blogs. And as an SEO, in specifically, the blog is a huge tool around what your company does and synergizing what your brand wants to be known for. And I always give the analogy of Bunnings, because Bunnings is something that everyone can relate to. So, for example, Bunnings doesn't spend time on advertising and telling a story around what that particular hammer can do for a client. They get romantic about what that hammer will do, for the fact that now you can buy an outdoor setting and you have the right tools to build it in your backyard to improve the lifestyle and experience you're now having with your new outdoor setting. So they're getting romantic about the customer experiences and lifestyle improvement in the actual brand, not the fact that they're one of Australia's biggest, if not the biggest, Australian company in the hardware space. And even the whole hardware, they're also known for plants and painting and all this random crap that I've got no interest in personally. But they touch on literally everything. Like my dad would just say he just goes to Bunnings because he likes being there and around, and the experience that he has, just being in that company's presence, improves his lifestyle. And I think that's what brands and businesses ought to get romantic about, what you're delivering, like on the consumer end. There's no point in me posting up content on Amiga Digital about, I've been in business for 8 years, I've been an SEO for 14. Like there's a time and place for that. But am I going to just hammer my blog content continuously about, a photo with my kid at the park? Am I going to start showing, a random piece of content that Amiga Digital's now in Parramatta, like Amiga Digital's in Oran Park, and we moved from Hurstville, now we're in here. Like dumb crap that no one cares about, rather than using your time to create content that either one, your target market is searching for, which is a big part of SEO, or two, content that will deliver value to the end user once they land it on your website. And if you can merge the two together somehow, that's even more powerful. So then it becomes a matter of content quality, content depth, storytelling, the ability to create the content. But if you're not thinking along the line, what's your mindset when you're building content on your blog? What is the overall tone and messaging that you want to get across? Here's the way I would think about it. Does this piece of content you're creating serve the customer's questions, demands? Does it improve the experience for your customer? So do they see your brand now as a bit more authoritative? You've moved the needle that little bit closer to becoming a brand that focuses on the end consumer. If the answer is yes, then at least you're producing a piece of content with the right foundation. Where it goes from there, it may differ, but at least you built the content in the right foundation. So, the point would be, stop writing dumb crap that no one cares about. It's a waste of your time. It's not moving the needle towards your goals and objectives. No one cares about it. No one's searching for it. No one cares, that Jerry's now the head of marketing. No one cares the fact that you went to this exhibition and you did this and you did that on a blog. Maybe put that crap on Instagram, but definitely not your blog. And you really want to showcase your blog as a tool, as a business development tool, as a tool to show credibility, demonstrate value, demonstrate expertise, demonstrate the fact that you know what you're talking about. Your product delivers on a consumer's problem. How does your brand solve these problems? How can you become synonymous with the market in which you're looking to target? So, it's not that you're searching for something on the internet anymore, you're Googling it. So what does that look like and translate for you? What industry are you in where you can become synonymous with the core products or services? That's along the lines that you need to think about as a business owner, entrepreneur. Not thinking about all this other dumb crap that no one cares about and put it on your blog. On your Instagram profile, Facebook, it might work. It might, I don't know. But for your blog, And especially in terms of SEO, don't write content anymore. Like, if you could do me one favor, you would stop writing content about staff getting promoted, staff acquisitions, Sarah's birthday cake, Sarah met Sally down at a cafe. What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? Right? What does that have to do with delivering your brand's messaging? What does that have to do with bringing the consumer closer to your brand to want to potentially buy something? Because SEO and brand and blogging has to do about moving that needle closer. It has to do with that customer falling in love with what you do because you serve their needs. Too much romance about what the business is all about, the business model, the core values, this and that, giving high fives in tunnels and just random PR crap that no one cares about on a blog. People just care about, does your business solve the customer's demands? And start telling those stories and start telling about that, the reason that I use Uber has nothing to do with Uber's business model. The reason I use Uber is because it's convenient. I need the Uber right now and I need to go somewhere. So I'm not going to drive there. I'm going to Uber it. I'm not going to buy a hammer. I'm just going to Bunnings. I don't need this. What I'm going to go and get from this brand or whatever, right? You get the point. Think about it like that, guys. Think about it. Get romantic from the consumer's end. If you're going to get romantic, which I'm the romantic marketer, so the way I look at it is, does my clients, are they falling in love with Amiga Digital? The experience I'm delivering, is it bringing real intrinsic value to them? Is improving their lives so they're able to move their own needle closer to their own goals and objectives? If I'm not having that sort of impact on the brand, I'm wasting my time. I might as well just do something else. So always continuously thinking, evolving, storytelling about what the consumer can expect, the experience and the lifestyle improvements by working with you or buying a product. And I think I'll leave that with you. So if anything's unclear, if anything needs further clarification, please comment below. Thanks a lot, guys.